Good evening, everybody and anyone, and welcome to Week 9 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. My name is Twess. Welcome to another wonderful Wednesday evening of some Rocket League action here in Kansas City. I hope you are all happy and doing well at home. Hope you guys all made it safe through the holiday 4th of July weekend. Everybody has all their eyeballs, all their fingers, no burns. Nobody ever gets hurt on 4th of July, I know for sure. So, hope everybody had fun though this weekend, and I hope everybody's enjoying some of the break and the heat that we've got. I think we've got more coming here in Kansas City, but the summer nights have been beautiful outside. If you go out right around sundown right now, it feels incredible. Hope you guys are enjoying those beautiful Missouri summer evenings, and I hope you guys are ready for Week 2 of playoffs. We've got losers bracket games tonight, doubleheader on the docket. 2 teams will be going home this evening, and we no longer participate in this season of the Corporate Cup, and the other ones will be going on for one more match one more set next Wednesday to try to continue to move on to the finals live at UMKC on July 18th, which is only like 10 days away. It's a week and a half away. It's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. Live finals. Come hang out. Come meet everybody. Come say hi. If you're a player, come pick up your shirt for the playing in the season. Come say hi to everybody, all the players. We're also going to have Smash Ultimate Crew battles that day, so all the people from Smash are going to be there. The Smash Kansas City scene is crazy. It's going to be a party. Hope you guys can join us. It's going to be a long day, too. We have a lot on the docket for July 18th. Should be a good time. Hope you guys are ready for it. Before we get too far, guys, I do want to go through our sponsor list. Thank you very much. We literally cannot do these events without sponsors and help and without supporters and volunteers. So thank you guys very much for helping grow esports in Kansas City. And big shout out to our sponsors. Obviously, our title sponsor this season. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. Also coming in, Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Well Sky, and of course, all of it put together by KC Game On. Thank you guys all very much for supporting esports in Kansas City and help growing this awesome event every year. It's getting bigger and better. Players are getting better and better. Competition is getting steeper and steeper, and I hope you guys are being able to see that at home as viewers. If you're not involved as well, I know a lot of people that watch are kind of getting some information about what's coming up in their matches, perhaps, and getting some reads and some camera footage or some video footage of what they're going to be coming up against. I'm going to do a quick check-in, guys, on the on the bracket that we have set up. So this is the bracket. This is kind of what we're using to keep track between players, but it's nice to look at and just see a full bracket here. Tonight we are in this blue zone, guys, July 8th. I can't believe it's already halfway through the year, but July 8th we're going to be going up GFiber and Honeywell Tridents. GFiber at 4-4, the Tridents at 5-3. Going to be seeing which one of them is going to be moving on to play in the finals on the 18th, as well as Select Quote, the Squadron, going up against Henderson Whiffs. Once again, Henderson 4-4, Select Quote 5-3, so both evenly matched tonight. Should be good series all around. They will also be trying to go to fill another slot for that July 18th finale. And then next week, on next Wednesday, the last home game, and I say home because it's the last game that I'm streaming from home, the last weekly Wednesday night game will be next Wednesday on the 15th. The Mellow Fellows going 7-1 right now for the season, up against Honeywell Redacted, and then Honeywell, I Stole the Porsche, goes up against Well Sky, Reach for the Sky. So be looking out for that next week as well. But tonight we are going up against first game GFiber and the Meme Machines up against Honeywell Tridents. Like I said, GFiber and the Meme Machine sitting at 4-4. The Tridents at 5-3, led by team captain Cookie Wookie and Blue on the side of Tridents. Longtime player Armafera has been around for a lot. Solo Turtle's been around for a lot, and Dryman been kind of the leg for GFiber this season. They're coming in Grand Champ player, coming in new player for the season, and doing big things for them. Looking at who has lost, who GFiber has lost to. Right now, it's Honeywell Tridents and GFiber going to be coming up against. Let me see if I can track down. I should have done this before. See, I'm never planning ahead enough. We're looking for Honeywell Tridents versus GFiber. Somebody's going to come in here and be like, oh, yeah, they played right there. It's right on the screen. Didn't see it there. Didn't see it there. I should have found this before, guys. Help me. If you want to go check out all of the information by yourself and not look me scroll through random stuff, you can do that. kcgameon.com. You can go see any of that you want to, guys. You can see all the player lists, all the rule sets, all of these standings and matchups that we've got coming up. You can see all of this on kcgameon.com. Very well organized this year. Super well done. And feels amazing to go through and look at all the information. So I don't see where the Tridents played GFiber. Here, okay, week 7. So late into the season, week 7, it was the Tridents up against GFiber and the Meme Machines. The Tridents did take it in week 7, 3-1. Right here. And last week we saw GFiber lose, unfortunately, 0-3 to Mellow Fellows. It's 7-1. But looking at the stats, all of these games, or 2 of these games out of the 3 were within 1 point, and I believe both of them went to overtime. So I think they had 2 overtime matches, if I'm recalling last week. So GFiber and the Mean Machines were only at 4-3, and they did a valiant effort against Mellowfellas. Mellowfellas just on a tear this season. And then we'll check out the stats for Henderson, Whiffs, and Select Quote afterwards. But yeah, GFiber going to be a tough fight for Tridents. They lost to them in Week 7. Honeywell Tridents trying to secure their spot in the live finale on July 18th and hold their seeding position with that 5-3 record. What's going on, Perry, in the chat? How you doing, man? I see you, Perry. Hope you're ready for some Rocket League tonight, fella. Week 2 of playoffs, first elimination week. So 2 of these teams out of the 4 tonight will be going home. It's the last time we'll see them in the 2026 season. Sad to say, but that is the way a tournament works, and it's the way we got to keep moving. So, all right, guys, last thing I do want to say, if you've got some of those Bezos bucks hanging out, if you've got those Prime sub guys, do consider dropping them here on KC Game On. It is a 501c3 nonprofit organization trying to grow gaming and esports in Kansas City. Awesome organization. Been helping them out for almost a decade now. Absolutely incredible. Nick the Nerd, the head man over there at KC Game On, putting all this together and doing so much legwork for doing the esports scene in Kansas City and keeping it alive and thriving. So if you guys got some free Prime subs, would love to drop them here, support a nice local gaming group in Kansas City, and help keep us going. So thank you guys very much. Enjoying your bye week, Perry? Yeah, taking a week off for some Rocket League, just getting to watch and not having to stress. It is. I was going to mention the Discord is quite empty tonight. Normally, the KC Game On Discord is loaded with players getting ready and set up and doing some scrims beforehand. Tonight, there's just 6 players in the lobby, guys. It's just 3 players for GFiber, 3 players for the Tridents. Only 6 players are ready to go. It's an odd feeling in here in playoffs weeks. Things are going to get tight. So I'm going to throw it to a quick BRB screen, guys. It'll only be a couple minutes. Everybody here is a veteran, so we should be back in game 1 or match 1 very quickly. Don't go anywhere, guys. GFiber 4-4, the Meme Machines going up against Honeywell Trident, sitting at 5-3. It's a best-of-5 series. Loser goes home. Winner goes to continue to play live on July 18th. Guys, we'll be back just a couple minutes here at the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. Don't go anywhere.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I don't have a way to just turn my microphone on, so I have to switch to this screen. You have to look at my ugly mug, but here we are. Doing a quick update, guys. I think they're getting set up now, just running a couple minutes late, getting the last team set, and then we'll be ready to go. So don't go anywhere, guys. Haven't fallen off yet. Everything's working, just a 1 or 2 minute delay, and we're back at it, guys. Week 9, playoff week 2, GFiber and the Meme Machines versus Honeywell Tridents. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a couple minutes, guys.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
See, and just like that, all I had to do is say we only had another minute of waiting, and they are ready to roll immediately. Here we go, baby. Week 2 of playoffs. One of these teams is going home tonight. It's a best-of-5 series. Is it going to be the Honeywell Tridents sitting at 5-3 for the season, or GFiber and the Meme Machines at that 500 rating, 4-4? And that other team that wins will be immediately going to the losers bracket, but it's going all the way to the live finals on UMKC July 18th. And coming out of the gate early, Cookie Wookie on GFiber comes in for the opening goal. 21 seconds in. Beautiful pass around the corner from Dame, and down to Cookie Wookie it'll go. Didn't even get through the intro, and they're already on the board. Google Fiber coming out swinging early here. Wants to make sure they know that they're here to play and they're here to win. Blue going to try to respond. Off the back of Armafera, tries to get it off the, or cross across the middle, but won't be able to. Caught up in the corner. Cookie Wookie going to take it across midfield over the top of Armafera. Underneath with Dame. There's a shot again, and Blue's there for the save. Another shot, though, right towards the net for GFiber. They've come out aggressive. Blue getting credit for an amazing save to keep it 1-0. I was going to try to do a quick player check-in for the Tridents. We've got Blue, Abomination, Abomination, and Armafera. I'm probably just going to say Abomination. I'm so sorry that I'm mispronouncing it. I'm just going to get tripped. For the side of GFiber, team captain Cookie Wookie, Dometic, and Typhlosion. I kept saying Dame. It's Dometic and Typhlosion. Dometic, I believe, is the GFiber Grand Champ player on the participants list. Shot from Blue, and Armafera, though, come in working together. Credit for Blue. Responds, ties it back up. Long distance shot. Oh, and it was to Armafera. Yeah, great takeaway from Cookie. Cookie not able to get there. Huge forward pass from Blue. Over the top. And they tie it back up immediately. Still 3:40 left here in game 1. Abomination going to take it off the sidewall, crossing towards the middle, looking for Blue. Blue just going to give it up, says they don't want that one. Going to pass it to Armafera. Armafera looking for a cross right in front of the net. The gentle set right in front. Cookie Wookie goes up for it. Blue's there on the double tap, but no, it rolls off left side. Opportunity given away there for the Tridents. Armafera going to try to bring it out of the corner once again, looking for another soft cross, but Cookie going to be there for the disruption. Blue coming in, shot towards the net, but it's going to be far left side. And Armafera going to try to keep it in play. Dometic wants to get it cleared out of here. No, gets taken away. Armafera and Typhlosion gets a nice clear, at least back to midfield. There we go. Cookie Wookie shot towards the net. Blue going to be going up for that. Nice gentle touch on the save to get it above the crossbar. Back into the middle we'll go. Tridents trying to keep up this offensive push. Wants to get another play involved. Dometic takes it away from Armafera. Flips it over the top. Looking for a setup. I thought Typhlosion was coming in from the background, but they slow it down. Loved seeing everybody right now. You can tell the communication is high. There's a shot from Cookie and another big save from Blue. Halfway through game 1, tied up at 1s right now. Oh, Abomination and Blue, a little bit of miscommunication, but maybe a fake out. Doesn't matter. Dometic is there. It was a shot towards the top right corner, and it gets blocked away. Dometic looking for a setup here. Typhlosion in the wings in the background, but it's going to be too aggressive across. Armafera, that's an awkward set to Blue to get it cleared out a little bit. Cookie Wookie going to try to keep it in play in the red zone, but going to be stolen across midfield. Cookie Wookie looking for a setup here. Now getting followed by Typhlosion. Dometic immediately. Yeah, both of them actually. Typhlosion split off to the middle. Dometic trying to drop this one towards the center of the field, but won't be able to. Blue keeps it on the outside. Now Typhlosion going to try to keep it up and around the corner. Gets it over one defender, but not two, and it'll be stalled out in the corner yet again. Everybody doing so good on their rotations, both defense and offense. Offense doing a great job of keeping the play alive. Dometic gets an opportunity and takes it. Reclaims the lead. 1:33 remaining. Up by 1. Great shot from Dometic. That's exactly what I was saying. Good rotations on both defense and offense. Abomination was there on defense, just not in the right position, didn't get up high enough, but the offensive pressure from both teams, anytime they start getting cycling right now, it is scary. The rotations are very well planned out. See if they can get something else going now. 80 seconds. Armafair just trying to stall this to the corner. There's a demo onto Cookie. Stalls the offensive push out immediately. Another one on Dometic. Now they're getting physical. Trident's getting angry, trying to clear up some space on the field for themselves. Armafair with a big cross. Another one onto Dometic. Now that's 3 demos back to back to back. And GFiber's going to have to start looking out. 60 seconds left. Abomination coming in for a shot, but it'll be off the far left side. And Dometic gets a big booming clear down to the other side of the field. Great catch from Cookie, trying to keep it in control. Taps it down to Typhlosion, but it won't be over the top defender Blue. Stalled out in the corner yet again. Opportunity for Tridents to clear it out. No, Cookie steals it away and keeps it in play. Typhlosion trying to get wrapped back around. Both of them at a little bit awkward angle, and this could be a little bit scary now. Coming back on offense for Tridents. Abomination wants to get over the top of Cookie. Won't be able to. Armafair comes in, but Dometic gets credit for an incredible save. Tridents with 20 seconds left to try to tie up game number 1. Left side post. Armafair there to try to keep the play alive. Won't be able to as it gets stalled out once again. Cross from Dometic. Going to take it downfield. Looking for an open net over the top of the defender. Stalled out and won't be able to close it. That would have guaranteed game 1. Last 5 seconds for the Tridents to try to bring this one back. Abomination wants to keep it up, but it'll be onto the ground, and GFiber will take game 1 in a close match, but handedly in their favor. What an amazing opener we have for the doubleheader tonight. That felt good. Everybody was playing so well. Great rotations on defense, great rotations on offense. Everybody in the position, everybody getting involved. And Dometic MVP there, 5 shots on, one of those dropping. So big aggression coming out from GFiber in game 1. Let's not make them wait and try to keep going here, roll it into game 2. All right, here we go. GFiber up by 1. Remember, in week 7, GFiber lost to the Tridents 3-1 in the match. So right now, maybe on the back of GFiber and the meme machine's mind that they were up by 1. And here we go. Immediately, Blue gets on the board with some assists from Armafair. 9 seconds in. Twice as fast as GFiber in game 1. And this time, the defense rotations were not there. The triple commit, nobody able to connect. And Sonic dropping the rings, getting rid of the 0 ring score. Trident's up by 1. What a sick goal explosion, by the way. The Sonic rings are awesome. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I missed that collab. Armafair comes out, though, immediately. Another demo onto Typhlosion. Wanted to follow it up. Blue takes a shot, but Dometic is there. So it doesn't look like Tridents are going to slow down. They started picking up some more physicality at the end of game 1, and it seems like that's going to continue. Again, trying to open up some space on the field. Shot from Typhlosion. Armafair there with an easy save, though. Now set by Dometic right in the middle. A little bit of a miss from Abomination. Armafair should be there for the clear, but this is slightly awkward. Cross to the middle. Cookie Wookie coming in. Got the demo, but gets bumped out of the way and loses control. Dometic now with a nice tee-up, trying to take this one back down the field. Good little flip 180 down there. Abomination, though, easy, soft takeaway. Goes over the top of Typhlosion. Wants to drop this one towards the net. Cookie Wookie comes out and meets him. Trying to line up here. Everybody seems a little bit more timid in game 2. I don't know if that's maybe I'm just catching up to the speed. Armafair is not timid, though. There's another demolition from Armafair. Headhunting right now. Dometic was trying to set that up towards the middle. Cookie kind of blocked it off to the side. Opportunity there, though. Top left post for Cookie. It'll swing out wide left. It looks like the Tridents get it cleared away to the midfield. Opportunity now for them on offense. Blue going to try to run this one around the left side corner. Armor Ferris staying back patiently, looking for a shot right here, but Cookie comes out with the aggressive defense and stalls out the push. Oh, shot from Typhlosion. That was left side. Cookie with the pinch. It's too much speed. It'll go all the way to the corner. And that shot from Typhlosion was way closer than I thought. Scary set there from the Tridents, but Blue gets it cleared away. Shot towards the net from the Tridents off the left side post. It dings the top left corner. Abomination there for the follow-up, but Cookie gets the clear. And I think GFiber got away with one right there. Lucky for them, I think, not to be down by 2 after that. Tridents trying to get this cleared away. Typhlosion wanted to set something up there, but takes a little bit of a whiff. Cookie also a little bit awkward, so Armafair now with a beautiful set towards the middle. Abomination there for the follow-through. Blue going to give it an upper opportunity on the ground. Typhlosion's there. Another shot from Abomination, and Dometic has rotated back on defense. Gets the save. Blue tries to take a shot. Cookie is there. GFiber with the iron wall right now. Shot after shot from the Tridents, and none of them able to land. Another big cross. Blue with a shot. There it goes in finally. Tridents extend their lead 2-0. With 2:11 left in game number 2, trying to bring this match back. Just a relentless attack from the Tridents, and the GFiber team was doing so good on defense. But just shot after shot, and finally one drops in. I can't imagine the Tridents aren't going to try to keep that pressure up. A lot of physicality and big offensive push, but there's a nice lob, though. It's okay, left side. Blue is ready for the catch, easy takeaway. Meets Cookie up in midair and keeps it out of GFiber's possession. Dometic wants to keep the play alive. Cookie going to try to go up for this too, half tank a boost, but down right into the hands of Abomination. Pinch towards the orange side corner now. Opportunity for Tridents to continue to extend the lead. Armafera, great set. Dometic kind of rolls it out. That's scary. Get that cleared away before Blue comes in and takes a shot. Hat trick for Blue. And that one was just some miscommunication from the side of GFiber. Dometic had a little bit of awkward. Cookie almost put it in himself. Nobody able to get it cleared out in time. Blue read the opportunity perfectly. And now the Tridents looking strong in game 2. Up by 3 with only 90 seconds left. The meme machines probably kicking themselves a little bit for that goal. That one, after their extreme defensive gameplay, that one felt like it was kind of given away. Blue, another shot towards the net. Easy open net for Blue now. 4 on the board for Blue from the Honeywell Tridents. Just a little simple bounce off the back wall. Defender not there in time. Off the top post and down and in. Honeywell now looking great for game 2. Oh no, Blue off the kickoff, but Cookie's there. Great timing by Cookie. Went all the way to the corner to pick up the full boost and then got back in time. And a follow-through! GFiber gets on the board, and the 3-player defensive whiff, I think, for the Tridents. As this one rolls all the way around the corner. What an angle. Everybody had the opportunity to get a little bit of a touch on that, but not able to. And GFiber brings it back within 3. Momentum swing in their favor right there. Can they follow it up? Cookie going for this off the kickoff. Shot right towards the net. Armafera is there in time. That would have been huge for GFiber getting 2 back-to-back like that. 60 seconds is plenty of time to score 2 more goals. And 3 starts getting tough. Time is going to go clicking down, feels like faster and faster for the side of the meme machine. Dometic off the ceiling, tries to bring it down right in front of the net, but it's a little bit early into the hands of Armafera. Stalled back out in the middle. Blue gets it cleared away onto the orange side of the field. Good catch and read from Dometic. Redirection all the way back down the field. Going to follow it off the wall. Center towards the middle, but Blue gets a demo onto Cookie yet again. Cookie was there for the shot. Dometic takes a demo this time, tries to put the ball in the net, but the last 20 seconds down by 3, and I think the Tridents have done it, and they've brought this back to a best-of-3 match reset as they tie us up 1-1. Last 10 seconds here. GFiber trying to get some more points on the board. It's not going to be enough, though, for Game 2, and we're going to be moving on to Game 3. A long roller, actually, from the Tridents. Blue, 5 points on the board. 9 shots! 9 shots, 5 goals for Blue, earning that MVP slot here in game number 2 for the Tridents. Honeywell looking so strong in game 2 after the response to game 1. And that will officially do it. Tridents tied up 1-1. And we're going to go quickly. I'm going to ready up immediately. We're going to move as fast as we can again. I do not want to keep these players waiting. Don't want to mess up any of their momentum. If they want to slow down, they can, but it's not going to be because of me. 831 score. Once again, the 9 shots and 5 goals for Blue. And 4 shots on net for Cookie Wookie, the team captain over there at GFiber. Excuse me, but only one of those going in. So the defense for the Tridents stepped up. We saw GFiber have some great rotations on defense. That middle, like the middle 2.5 minutes for GFiber was incredible. They were doing so good on rotating, and they just put up a defensive wall and then kind of fell apart there towards the end of game number 2. Can they bring it back for game 3? Once again, in week 7, the Tridents won this matchup 3-1, and that score opportunity exists again. GFiber going to do everything they can to take us to a game 5 tonight. Off early, Dometic goes up quick, trying to put the aggression on here in game 3, but not going to work out for him as it stalls out. Great little catch and redirect from Blue there once again. And here comes the demo still from the side of Tridents. Abomination gets a demo. They tried to take a shot off of it, but Typhlosion was there for a great save to keep the score at 0s. Big set from Armafera. Blue comes in hot. Will get the point. Tridents with the opening point yet again here in game number 3. Took them a little longer this time, but after an amazing play, they get the point on the board. Dometic tried to go up for that. Didn't get there in time. Huge set and slam down from both Armafera and Blue. Tridents looking like they have warmed up now. They have fallen into the driver's seat. Match is in their control. Cookie Wookie not dealing with the cross this time. Tries to clear it into the corner immediately. Doesn't want to give the side of Tridents any more opportunities to score. Because they have shown when the opportunities are given, they will take advantage of it. Dometic trying to take this one all the way across the ceiling, but it'll be high with a little bit of help from Blue to get it cleared out. And a good set from Cookie Wookie, but it gets cleared yet again by the Tridents. All the way downfield now. Armafera going to be gentle and not even take the point away. The long shot from Abomination. 90% down the crossfield, perfectly on center. Armafera was there to keep anybody. Typhlosion almost got wrapped around that one, and Armafera, being the nice teammate, gives credit to their teammate and lets the Tridents continue up by 2 now. 3:45 remaining. GFiber kind of feeling like they're slowing down a little bit. Defense getting a little bit weaker. The Tridents just finding some more chinks in that armor and making sure to put the chisel right in it and twist. Momentum still heavily in their favor for the side of Honeywell. Armafera wants to drop this nicely right into the hands of Abomination. Will be able to. Beautiful play. Draw it up again. Armafera, just this beautiful soft touch. Dometic down early because of the soft touch. Dometic was coming in, and Armafera didn't slam it down fast. Perfect play. Tridents up by 3. 3:20 remaining. A Tlu22 coming in with the Prime sub. Thank you very much for your Prime sub. Giving the SQ shout out. SQ will be coming right after this match. Select Quote and Henderson up right after this one. We're in game 3 right now. It's a best of 5 series. So immediately following this match, we will have Select Quote and Henderson playing for their tournament lives. Thanks for the sub, Tlu, and hope you stick around to watch Select Quote play their hand. 3 minutes left here in game 3 now. Cookie Wookie tried to put an angle on that towards the goal, but it gets kicked off to the left side corner. Dometic tries to center it back up, but gets stolen away yet again by Blue. Blue been all over the field for the side of Tridents. Brings it around with a cross to the middle off the corner. Armafera takes a shot, but the defenders are there for GFiber. Halfway through game 3, shot from Armafera, but it was too slow. Cookie Wookie on the ground gets it cleared away. Dometic looking for a setup. Beautiful pass towards the middle. Cookie Wookie's there, but the defender with a disruption stalls the play. Abomination, great catch! Shot from Blue! What another beautiful play from the Honeywell Tridents. They are firing on all cylinders, working as a well-oiled machine. Just a beautiful stop from Abomination right into the hands of Blue, following behind. And an easy goal to secure. Now the Honeywell Tridents up by 4. Huge momentum in the match for them. What's up, Clout Shot? Welcome, sir. Games are going good so far. Game 3 right now, we're tied up 1-1. Honeywell Tridents have kind of pulled away here in Game 3. Oh, Cookie tries to get the takeaway. Blue tries to go for the shot. Both of those players just whiffing a little bit. Teams playing for their tournament lives tonight, Cloud Shot. Losers of the match go home for the season. This is Blue, another one, another hat trick. 2 games in a row for Blue, and 5 points on the board for the Tridents. Just, again, Tridents taking opportunities when given. Cross all the way in the midfield. Nobody set back on the rotation for defense. Blue sees an opportunity, puts the angle on it. Right side corner of the net it goes. Blue again! Huge open net off the side of Abomination. Immediately off kickoff. What a great takeaway from Abomination. Straight right. Reads the bounce. Abomination went for it. I would love to know if there was team comms. Blue saying I've got it from behind, but Abomination goes for it. Doesn't matter. Blue cleans it up. And now the Tridents in a commanding lead, and they've got to feel good going into Game 4. And I can't imagine in the back of GFiber's mind right now, they're seeing that Week 7 score. In Week 7, the Tridents were able to take the best-of-5 match 3-1. And right now we're going to be going into Game 4 sitting at 2-1. GFiber doesn't want to go down to the same way again. GFiber going to be doing everything they can to take us to a Game 5. I feel like the last 70 seconds of this or so is just more of a formality to make sure that we can get to Game 4. GFiber is still going to be trying to look for some plays, try to see what they can do to get started off with a little bit more offense. Their offense is stalled out. They came in swinging in Game 1. The Tridents were just having trouble keeping up with the play calling, I think, by the Google Fiber. Both teams have been doing such a good job of using every player on the field to get involved on offense and defense, but really on offense is what I mean here. Been doing a great job at good passing, everybody for all 6 players. And in Game 1, that was working out for GFiber, but here in Game 2 and 3, both, they've struggled to get points on the board. And unfortunately, in Game 3, GFiber has struggled to keep points off the board for the Tridents. They did pretty good in Game 2, had a really strong defense, but in Game 3, it seems like Tridents are just starting to pull away, maybe getting a little bit more settled, a little bit more comfortable, and perhaps a little less nervous. Last 15 seconds here. Shot from Dometic, so they will get on the board. They're not getting the scorecard with 0 points. But again, at this point, just a little bit of formality here. Both teams probably already looking towards game number 4. Should be final kickoff here. In Game 3, Tridents for sure going to be taking this one. I don't think you can score 5 points in 5 seconds. I guess anything is possible. Armafair gets an incredible save there to keep the score 6-1. Abomination going to try to keep the play alive, but that is going to do it either way. And the Tridents will be taking Game 3, claiming the lead in the match for the first time, as they're on a 2-game win streak now after GFiber opened up in game number 1. Let's see what they do here as we go into Game 4. Once again, I'm not going to keep them waiting. If the players want to take a break, they can, but it won't be my fault. And look at Blue, once again on top, MVP. 5 shots on, 4 of those going in. But still, the Tridents team has been so even. Every player there with hundreds of points on the board. The Tridents looking strong all around. GFiber with some good plays, but a little less team cohesive, it seems. Is there a player swap out? Did we get a DC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, so we got a DC. Somebody going to have to get loaded back in here. Good time, guys. A shout out. Thank you guys very much for everybody that's hanging out, watching, and all the participants and players. But a big shout out to all of our sponsors. We cannot do events like this without them and their support. So thank you very much, guys. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. Thank you very much to them for being our title sponsor for the entire season. Also to Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Well Sky, and of course all of it put together by Casey Game On. Thank you guys all very much for supporting the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup and esports in general in Kansas City and helping that grow. All right, guys, here we go. Got loaded in. Dometic had a quick sorry, all good in the quick chat, and we're in for it now. Game 4. The Honeywell Tridents trying to knock GFiber and the Meme Machines out of the tournament for the season and secure themselves a spot in the July 18th live finals at UMKC. And GFiber going to do everything they can here to take us to a Game 5 and not allow that to happen, though. But off to the left side of Cookie into the top left corner. Arma Farah points on the board for the Tridents. Opening point once again. Cookie Wookie not able to get up in time. And there we see the defense from GFiber just lacking slightly, as they looked so good in Game 1 and Game 2, and then it kind of faded away in Game 3. And then right there, it was a 3-player defense and nobody able to get up and get in position in time. Arma Farah just takes an easy goal. There's a big set from Blue. Demo onto them. Blue going to try to follow through, though, with the shot. Saved by Cookie Wookie off to the left side corner. Dometic trying to play that one slow, but Blue just takes it away. Abomination going up for this. Wants to get the pass off the back wall. A little bit of a setup, but it gets stolen by Cookie Wookie. Across midfield line, but Arma Farah is there on defense now to stall out the play. So a lot more ping pong middle of the field here in the first 60 seconds. Now Cookie Wookie getting involved in the action. Gets another demolition onto Blue, as GFiber has come back with a little bit more physicality as well. Big booming shot. Dometic's got to get in front of it. Will be able to. Sets over the top. Good positional play there. Oh, stalled out. Scary, though, for Google Fiber. Blue with a shot towards the net, and it goes off right side. GFiber going to have to find that offensive fire yet again here in Game 4. Cookie Wookie opportunity. Open net. Can he get in front of Abomination? Yes! Cookie Wookie with the solo play. GFiber ties it back up 1-1 with 3:27 remaining here in Game 4. That's what they needed. Both score-wise and just mentally, get back in the game. Know that you can put points on the board and keep this game close. Coming up on halftime through Game 4, opportunity was given to Cookie Wookie, and he secured it. Cookie Wookie wants to drop this in front of the net, but Blue will be all the way up in the corner. Arma Farah and Blue both kind of double committed on that stall out, so maybe a little bit of a chink in the armor for the side of Honeywell Tridents. Cookie Wookie went up for that one to try to clear it away. I think it was a good thing that he didn't. He was going so slow, I think it might have just dropped in front of the net, but either way, it works out, and they get it cleared to the midfield. Abomination, big, booming clear towards the right side of the goal. Going to try to follow this one off the back wall, but Typhlosion and Cookie get it cleared. Blue going to keep the pressure up, follows in, and Arma Farah coming for the shot, but Dometic gets a takeaway from the midfield. Dometic now trying to set up on offense. Over the top of one defender, Abomination going to be there. Cookie keeps the play alive. Back to the hands of the Dometic, and it's stolen away by Blue. Typhlosion now trying to do something off the back wall. Cookie and Typhlosion both. Here's a shot from Dometic, but it'll be too slow and lobbed up to the left side. GFiber not able to get any big shots towards the net. Kind of just playing back and forth. They're playing some Army Rocket League, going left, right across the field. And none of them able to get towards the net. Coming up now on 2 minutes left here in Game 4. Still tied up 1-1. Somebody's got to start coming out ahead. Honeywell Tridents trying to end GFiber's season right now, and GFiber wants to see game number 5. Arma Farah, shot towards the net. Great read! And the Tridents go up by 1 now. Arma Farah off the wall, just followed in. Cookie Wookie tries to get to clear, a little bit of a stumble and a beautiful just soft touch off the right side of Arma Farah's front fender. And the Tridents have retaken the lead. 2 minutes left now. GFiber down by 1 in both the game and the match. Can they recover and get us to a best of 5 or Game 5 in this series? Abomination gets lots of credit for saves here on the scoreboard as Cookie tries to keep the offensive push alive. 95 seconds now is all that separates Honeywell from a spot at the live finals next Saturday. Blue with a shot towards the net, but a rare miss from Blue. Wide open net yet again, but it went off wide left. Would have been a huge point to extend the lead. Abomination going to try to keep it alive, and Dometic there for the save. Now you see all the defenders back for GFiber. All 3 of them were there. Cannot go down by 2 with only 70 seconds left. You've got to tie this back up. Put the offensive push on them. Dometic trying to get a play. Typhlosion trying to keep back towards center. Cookie centers it. Dometic going to be there, but no. Whiffs. Blue gets to get past Cookie. Cookie gets the demo, and we'll get the retake. Abomination stalls it out, but Dometic's going to be there for a clear. 50 seconds left. Can they do anything now? Coming back downfield. Cookie Wookie and Dometic. Big open field. Cookie out in front of everybody. Gets the point. Ties it up. 45 seconds left. Huge return from Cookie as all the players on Tridents were pushed up a little bit too aggressively. Cookie takes advantage, and they tie it up here in Game 4. Can they retake the lead? Cookie Wookie shot towards the corner. Wants to set it. Look at this physicality from Blue, just bumping Cookie off the playing field. Says, get out of here. You can't keep your tires on the ground. You can't drive. Stall in the middle. Big shot from Blue. Typhlosion going to go up for this one on defense. No, good read off to the wide to the right. Way right. Bad read by me. I thought that was way more centered. Dometic now off the wall. Armafera with the pre-jump trying to go up and meet him. Dometic trying to keep this alive. Into the hands of Typhlosion. It's a little bit of miscommunication, and it gets stalled out of the corner. 10 seconds left. Can anybody shut this down, or are we going to the first overtime of the night? Blue with a shot. Armafera coming in, and it's wide right. Gives it away. Can they keep the play alive? No, it will be overtime. Sudden death overtime, tied up 2-2. GFiber and the Meme Machine tournament lives are on the line right now. Backs against the wall. What can they bring to the table now? Armafera wants to shut it down, but it'll be a little bit too high. Cookie gets the clear. Blue into the corner to keep the offense alive. Abomination centers it. Is Armafera rotated back around in time? No, but Blue will meet him in the midfield. Blue off the corner. Great pass. Armafera was there, and Cookie stalls it out to the corner yet again. No mistakes are allowed here in overtime. Dometic shot towards the net. Blue gets that one cleared away handedly. Cookie now steals it back into midfield. 3 defenders back. All of them commit. Is there a follow-up from the offense on GFiber? Oh, no, I was on the position of Dometic. Oh, my gosh, I thought I was on a position of one of the Tridents players, so only a double commit, not a triple. And they do a good job to stall it out. Guys, I'm sweating. I'm shaking right now. 60 seconds into overtime. Blue with a shot to end it, but he gets cleared again once again by GFiber. I'm tripping over myself. I can't contain it. Cookie Wookie with the center. Typhlosion drops it in the midfield. No follow-up there. Abomination gets it cleared. Dometic onto the demo for Blue now, and a demo onto Armafera. GFiber trying to clear some space. Typhlosion shot off the ceiling. Blue stalls it out into the corner. Great save to go up and meet that one there by Blue. Oh, a great center from Dometic, and Typhlosion takes a shot, but it's off to the right side. GFiber finding something here on offense, shot after shot. Can the Tridents respond? Typhlosion centered once again. Cookie Wookie going to be there, and it gets cleared to the midfield line. 2 minutes now into overtime. GFiber wants to take us to a Game 5. Cookie looking for something here, but both defenders are back for the side of Tridents, playing patiently. Look at Blue and Abomination just waiting for that little scuffle in the corner to clear out. Not even going to come out and reach them. Here's a set from Cookie all the way across downfield into the hands of Armafera. It'll be a little bit awkward. Yep, off the corner. Abomination gets the cleared back across midfield. Now Arma centers this towards the middle. It'll be a little bit too slow. It's an awkward set by Cookie. Shot comes down from Blue, and it's cleared out by Dometic. 2.5 minutes now into overtime. 50% extra gameplay here in Game 4. Abomination looking for a set. Takes it to the house. What a play by Abomination, off the wall and up over the top of the defender for GFiber. Typhlosion not able to get there, and Abomination takes it to the center and ends it in game number 4, 3-1 yet again for the Tridents over GFiber. The same scores they got in week 7. Heartbreak for GFiber and the Meme Machines. They came out so strong in game 1 and weren't able to get back on top after that. What a match from both teams there, guys. Awesome series of games there for our first match of the night, but it is not over. That is, however, the last game we will see of GFiber in the Meme Machines in the 2026 season. A veteran of the Corporate Cup, though, and I hope they will be coming back in 2027 yet again. Honeywell going on, though, and securing themselves in a spot in that losers bracket here on July 18th. Right here, guys. They just took it. GFiber gets dropped out. Honeywell Tridents going to be trying to figure out who they're playing as they watch the games next Wednesday and be going into the losers bracket, though. Live finals, July 18th at UMKC. Congratulations to Tridents for moving on. Sad day for GFiber. All right, guys, next team is ready for us. I'm not going to keep them waiting, guys. We're on a timeline here. We're about 8 minutes behind. That went to a game 4, and it was a little bit of extra overtime, but we got through it. Moving on to game 2, guys. Tonight, we've got the Henderson Whiffs going up against the Select Quote Squadron. Again, a 4-4 team going up against a 5-3 team. We're going to see how Henderson can hold in there. Both teams playing for their tournament lives. We're in the loser seed bracket. Don't go anywhere, guys. Just a couple minutes as we get the next game set up. We'll be right back here on twitch.tv/KCGameOn with some more Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season powered by Dick Ray. Don't go anywhere.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, guys. Hopefully I don't miss it. I'm loaded up. I don't even have time. I was going to go over some player stats. We don't have time, guys. We're getting into it. Game 1 right now. Let's go! Make sure I got my team rights. Yes, the squadron on blue team. All right, guys. This is it, guys. Another best-of-5 series. The back-to-back doubleheader tonight here on KC Game On. This is the second round of players in the loser's bracket. Loser of tonight's match goes home. We've got Select Quote Squadron going up against the Henderson Whiffs. For the side of Squadron, we've got T-Lou, Jax, and Jewel Chase. And for the side of Henderson, KC Jayhawk, Dad Cave, and your boy. Lots of familiar names there on both teams tonight. We've got veterans in the house. Everybody vying to fill that other slot for the finals on July 18th next Saturday at UMKC. Hope you guys are excited. Love seeing everybody in the chat. Make sure to let me know who you think should be winning. Make sure to give them some shout-outs, guys. On the VODs, the players can come back and they will see the chat replay. So if you're giving them your energy in chat, they'll be feeling it. Make sure to let them know, guys. Thank you all for being here tonight. Hope you guys are having a great evening. And on Jewel Chase is going to be the opening point tonight for the side of Select Quote. A little bit awkward. Great pass here. I thought it was a pass from T-Lou, but just a good read from Jewel Chase. So a little bit awkward for everybody. There was about 4 players there that all had some awkward interaction. Jewel Chase takes advantage, gets Select Quote on the board. 1-0. Guys, I might miss some action. I apologize. I'm going to try to quickly find the regular season matchup between SelectQuote and Henderson and see what the score was. I feel like it was pretty close. Give me 1 second, guys. I hope I don't miss anything. There's nothing important, right? We're not watching a playoff match right now. Game 1. Scanning. Okay, found it. Okay, in week 5, guys, in week 5, SelectQuote and Henderson went up against each other, and SelectQuote took the match 3-0. So Henderson trying to respond all the way back in the week 5 regular season over a month ago. Trying to respond tonight to move on in the bracket. Jax, though, going to make sure it's hard to do. Gets on the board now as well. SelectQuote up by 2 early here in game number 1. 3:24 remaining. Lots of shout-outs in the chat. Hello, everybody. Yeah, your boy going to score. I missed all this. Perry with your boy, and you're going to score, yelling for Henderson. Holmes guy looking for SelectQuote, getting excited about that first point. Sim Kitty says, that's my husband. Let's do it. And Jax is a monster and a different kind of beast. So eyes on Jax for the side of SelectQuote. Strong player. And yeah, all over the place. Just the movement from Jax right now on the camera. He doesn't need to know what the controls are. He is the car. Big demo on to Casey Jayhawk. Tilu tries to follow it up. It wasn't enough, but Jewel chases there. And SelectQuote comes out swinging. Just under 3 minutes remaining. 3 points on the board. Up by 3 here in game 1. And just putting on a clinic right now. Great offensive pressure. Kept opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. I'm tripping all over my words already. Big demolition to get the defender cleared out of there. And greatly extending their lead now. 3-0 feels terrible early in game 1. You got to start bringing it back if you're on the side of Henderson. And you can't get in your head about it. You're here for a reason. You've made it this far. You made it into the playoffs. Time to step up and respond. Casey Jayhawk trying to get it cleared across the midfield, taken away by Tilu. SelectQuote doing such a good job of just keeping this ball on the orange side of the field over and over. Not giving many opportunities at all for Henderson to get points. A little bit of a fakey takeaway there from Jax. I'm very curious if that was planned or not. Pretty sweet little fake out if it was. Cookie Wookie coming in with, I got 1K channel points for SelectQuote. Stevie Games, go. SQ, go. Love to see everybody here. Check them out tonight, guys, watching the stream. Just not much happening for the side of Henderson here. Here's an offensive play right in front of the net. Casey Jayhawk was there in front, but it goes over the top. Dad Cave RL got credit for the shot on the net, but really it was just a beautiful set. And not enough follow-up there from Henderson to get the point. All right, Jax on the far side of the field gets a little bit of an awkward stall out off the back wall. Casey Jayhawk looking for a setup here. Wants to go over the top of the defenders. Will be able to. Jax reads it off the ceiling. Dad Cave with a shot towards the net. It's going in right side, and it rolls in. All the defenders were out of position there. And Henderson on the board. 82 seconds left. Only down by 2. Plenty of time to bring this one back. I think a misstep there for the side of SelectQuote, unfortunately, as they left the net completely undefended, and Henderson takes advantage, gets on the board. Tilu going to try to take this one all the way to the net, but Casey Jayhawk goes up and meets it. Dad Cave, good rotation there as Jax with a shot in the center of the net. Dad Cave going to try to take this now on offense. Looking for a roundabout on the corner. Jax stalls it immediately. Great little slow play, but all they need to do is stop the offensive push. It does a great job about it. Stall in the corner. Only 60 seconds left now for Henderson to try to bring this one back. Jack's going to make it even harder. 4 points on the board now for SelectQuote. 55 seconds left, and they're up by 3. SelectQuote came out swinging early and has not slowed down yet. Great angle control and play there from Jax yet again. What's the points looking like right now? Jax with 4 shots on and 2 points. So 2 and 2 for Jax and Jewel Chase. Either one of them trying to earn themselves a hat trick. 45 seconds left. Tilu wants to get on the board, but a great save from your boy. Jewel Chase wants a soft catch here. I could see it. Jax was waiting in the midfield. Jewel Chase wanted to tee that one up. Didn't quite get underneath it. Jax just going to take it off the ceiling. Needs to kick it down. Will be able to. Drops it in like he's got it on a sticky ball and just follows that all the way to the top of the net. Jax with great car control extends the lead again, up by 4 now. And Holmes Guy, I agree in chat. Select quote, not messing around. It's like Jax was just in a 3D modeling program and just selecting the car. Just here, stick to the ball and just walk it into the top of the net. Good back pass from Jax to Jewel Chase. Wants to read it off the back wall and follow that one in. What a sick team play that shot would have been, but fortunately Henderson gets it cleared away. And the last 10 seconds here should wrap it up. Select quote will be taking game number 1 handedly with the 4-1 position. Yeah, just stalling out in the corner. No point in running that one out. What a statement by the squadron. Coming out strong, look good all around. We're going to keep it rolling tonight. Jax getting the MVP credit there for the side of the squadron. 5 shots on and 3 goals. The thing I would like to say, there was 2 shots from Henderson, but no credited saves from the squadron. Henderson just not able to get the offense going that they needed. The offense from Select Quote was crazy. I think Henderson did a pretty good job on their defense, or rotational on defense, but just crazy shots and game plays from Jax and Jewel Chase both. All 3 players on the side of Select Quote getting involved, and they're scary to go up against. You don't want to 1v1 any of those. All right, here we go. Fresh reset, game number 2. Select Quote comes out swinging again. Tilu with a great cross right towards the midfield. Jewel Chase want to follow it up, but Dad Cave will be able to get it cleared out. Opportunities here for Henderson to reset some of the momentum, and don't let this match start getting away from you. Jewel Chase shot towards the net. It'll be off the right side. Dad Cave going to be back in a middle field position. Gets it cleared to the wall. Jax now. Here we go. Ball control. Activate sticky mode. Not this time. Just a big set back to Jewel Chase, but Dad Cave goes up for it, and a great clear on that aggressive defense to stop the offensive push from Select Quote. Squadron trying to play, a little slow here, get something set up. Tilu and Jax going in together. Jax wants to set it in the middle, but he gets big booming clear by Jayhawk all the way to the far side corner. Offensive opportunity now here for Henderson. Shot towards the net from Dad Cave, but your boy and Jayhawk are both back. Nobody there for the follow-up. Gives the opportunity for Jewel Chase to gain possession. Tilu with a full boost off the back of Jax. Jayhawk going to set this back towards midfield. Tilu going to try to meet this one. Sets it in the midfield, but not a lot of speed behind it. Dad Cave gets the opportunity for a shot. And we're playing a little bit of ping pong here now in game 2. Coming up on 90 seconds in, still no points on the board. Screamer there from Jayhawk, a bouncer on the ground, but Jewel Chase with a good read gets the clear. Now Jewel Chase wants to set something up on offense. Into the hands of Tilu, great communication. Too slow though, not enough speed, and your boy gets the clear. Jax catching in the midfield. Gets stolen away by Dad Cave. Runs cross to the midfield. Where's the follow-up? Jewel Chase gets it cleared away on defense. Wants to take this one and respond all the way back down the field. Jax in the wings. 1v1 against Dad Cave RL. Dad Cave gets the clear to the midfield and shuts down the push. If I'm on the side of Henderson right now, I don't want to be going up against a 1v1 against any of these players. There's the follow-up. Demos abound. Tilu gets credit for it off the assist of Jewel Chase, just off this back wall. Demos everywhere. Tilu didn't even need it. Great handling, great condition, or great angle control. Drops it into the bottom right corner. And the Tridents will be on the board just under 3 minutes remaining. What? What do I do? Give him the on-screen celebration. I don't know. Would I have to click it? I mean, it doesn't do something. I have to do something. Jax continues to extend the lead immediately, though. Once again, Jewel Chase and Jax, huge set off the wall. Just a crazy angle by Jax to sneak that one in. How do you even read that? The squadron looking so strong. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought that was like a Twitch thing I didn't realize. On-screen celebration. I need to get some like pom-poms or something. I don't have anything cool. I have a bunch of fidget toys. That's not cool. Select Quote keeping up this offensive pressure again. Shot after shot. Jax gets credit for that one. Jewel Chase gets credit for the one before. Dad Cave tries to run this one all the way back, but Jewel Chase rotated on defense already. And the squadron is just teleporting around everywhere they need to be. Oh, I thought that was, oh, that was Dad Cave. I was very confused on the POV of who that was there. Jack's just trying to get by the defender of Henderson. Now, here we go. Jack's trying to get it out of their own goal. Jewel chasing Jack's. All three of them now tied. That's scary. The double demo in the middle. I think that's going to work out in favor of Henderson. Jack's with a great cross towards the midfield. Tilu's going to be there. Continuing the domination. The squadron looking so good. Up by 3 now. 1:39 remaining here in game 2. Perry says, I think we're going to see this select quote team in the final championship. You might be right, Perry. They look super strong. Fidget coys are cool. Bring out the fidgets. Oh, Lord. I have a lot. My whole desk is full of fidget toys. We'll get the on-screen celebration. Oh, yeah, it still works. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I got a cool fidget toy. All right. We got it now. I've got a bunch more, but that's the first one that came to my hand. Where are my other ones? All right, sorry, I'm distracted. Guys, you're distracting me. You're distracting me with fidget toys. All right, 60 seconds left. Squadron holding on to this 3-0 lead, trying to repeat what they did in Week 5 and take the match 3-0 again. Once again, if you are just joining us, this is the losers bracket. So loser of tonight's match will be going home for the 2026 season. Winner, however, secures their spot to play live at the July 18th finals at UMKC. Some good defense here from the side of Henderson, getting that one cleared out. A long time for the select quote to make a play there. Wasn't able to find any opportunities or open doors. Jackson tried to take this one across the ceiling in the air all by themselves. Going to follow it up after the defender clears it, and it'll get stuck in the corner. Down to the last 15 seconds, however, and I think time not in Henderson's favor, as I believe this one will be going to the side of the squadron as well. Game 2. Tilu going to secure it. Gets credit for the hat trick at the very end as well. And Henderson now, or excuse me, Henderson. Woo! Guys, I'm confused. Henderson now in a tough spot as we're going to be going into Game 3 down by 2 in the match. Up against what is just an extremely performative and well-placed select quote team. I don't know if right now what I'm seeing this gameplay from matches their 5-3 record for the season. The squadron looking so strong. Ready up immediately. Here we go. Actually, we'll wait just a second, guys. I've got one fidget toy for Cookie. Here's what I got. Green. Orange. Ah! Orange. Green. This is my fidget toy. Orange. Oh, I didn't do it well enough. Green. Orange. There you go, Cookie. That was for you. All right, let's get back into it. That was my celebration with my one fidget toy, my color-changing fidget ball. Was that the good stuff, Cookie? That's what you needed? All right, good. Jack's going to be in person at the finals. If Squadron wins tonight, Jax will be qualified to be in person for the finals. I don't know if they will be or not. You'll have to ask them. That's the stuff. All right, good. Now I got my on-screen celebration, the color-changing fidget ball. I'll have to look for some more. Oh, here's my tray. Oh, I found my tray of fidgets. We'll come back to this. Can we pause? Pause and come back? Oh, no, it's not my tray of fidgets. Where are all my fidgets? Guys, I've lost all my fidgets. All right. The boys will be there. Nice. All right, let's hit the spectate button and get into this. Game 3, guys. Select quote right now up 2-0 in the match. They are one game away from sending the Henderson Whiffs home for the season. They'll have to be in the practice bay up until 2027. Henderson going to try their best to take us to a Game 4 and a mountain to climb that it looks like they're going to have. Shot from Dad Cave. Jax comes out of nowhere with the huge side clear and gets credit for the save. So Jax not only attack, he also defend. Great save there to keep Henderson off the board here in Game 3. Dad Cave, shot towards the net once again. This time Tilu in position. Henderson with some good offense here, coming out strong in Game 3. But the squadron being just as strong on defense as they've shown that they can be on offense here. Like I said, a huge hill to climb for Henderson. Still sitting at the 0-0 right now. Got to keep your pressure up. Try to get on the board early and hold on. Select quote now trying to get across on the side here. Jewel Chase centers it. Nobody going to be there in position, and your boy will be able to clear it out. Shot towards the net. Can Jax get there in time? No, but Tlu will be there all the way from the backside corner. Jax with a great back pass to Jewel Chase, trying to get this one cleared out. Jewel Chase across the midfield line, wants to trick it up over the top of your boy, but won't be able to. I think I tried to say chip and trip or trick, and I said chick it up. I was looking for chip it up and over. I'm already too excited. My adrenaline has not calmed down from match 1. I'm still sitting here bouncing my leg. Drax with a huge mid-air takeaway. It'll be off the right side. Tried to get the the reverse goal there, but swings out just a little bit. Dad Cave, great set to Jayhawk, but defenders there. Jewel Chase with an easy catch. Over the top of one defender. Pass 2. Trying to get wrapped around to the far side. It'll be off to the right side corner, though. Jewel Chase looking for a center. Jax in the background. Going to whiff it. Jayhawk and Dad Cave will get it cleared out. Missed opportunity there in rare form for Select Quote. We've been seeing them make those team plays all night and shots on goal everywhere. They're not able to do it, and your boy comes back to respond. Henderson on the board first here in Game 3, coming up on halftime. Jax not able to get curled around the ball in time. And after a couple of missed offensive opportunities for the squadron, Henderson gets on the board. Woo! Jewel Chase with a shot off the kickoff there, but your boy gets it cleared out to the left side. Now Henderson's got to ride this momentum, get another one on the board, and then keep it there. Your boy gets it underneath Tlu. Jewel Chase stalls it in the midfield. Get kicked high to the ceiling right at the midfield line. Everybody trying to make a play here. Jewel Chase shot towards the net, and it'll be in. Defenders are not there for Henderson. And just like that, 20 seconds later, Squadron has tied it back up. Quick response there from Select Quote, not letting Henderson be too comfortable with their lead. I believe that might have been Henderson's first lead of the match, and taking it away immediately. Not letting momentum and control run out of the hands of Select Quote. All right, Jax now, 70% boost in the corner, gets it across midfield, but 2 defenders there. It was a double commit. Jax has an opportunity, back pass to Jewel Chase, but Jayhawk gets there, rotated back in time. I have loved seeing the communication just through their gameplay from Select Quote tonight. You can see when they're talking to each other, and you can see how much they've been playing together. Just the very casual back passes all over the place. I know it's not like a crazy thing to see, but sometimes when the players aren't best friends and playing together every night, which they might be, but you can see the team gameplay coming out time and time again from both teams, really, from all 4 teams we've seen tonight, but I think Select Quote has stood out in my mind. I think the most communication I've seen through physical action. Like right there, Tlu knows he's taking it. Jax is in the wings to take it away. Jax going to follow this up. Tlu waiting for a shot towards the net. It bounces off the back wall. Jewel Chase is there for the follow-up, but it'll be high off the top post. Not going to be enough. Jax now wants to take this. Again, 70% boost. Tries to get the flip reset. Will be able to, but stolen out of the air by your boy. Casey Jayhawk going to keep this in play for Henderson. It's going to drop right in front of the net. Jewel Chase clears it to the corner. 60 seconds left. Henderson holding on, tied up 1-1 right now. Playing for their tournament lives here in this game. The double demo from Jewel Chase. Jewel Chase is angry. Nothing making it off the opportunity there of the 2 players down. 35 seconds. Select Quote trying to end this in Game 3. Jewel Chase towards the house, but Dad Cave is there on the ground. Good read from Dad Cave not to go up for it, and gets it cleared. 30 seconds left. Shot from Jax off the tee up of Jewel Chase. And they retake the lead. What a beautiful tee. Jewel Chase just catches it, sets there. Jax over the top. There's that team communication. Defender's not there. And Select Quote 2-1. 27 seconds left. Henderson 27 seconds away from being knocked out of the 2026 season. What team gameplay we have seen from Select Quote tonight. It's obvious that they've been playing and practicing together this whole season, getting better and better, and I think right here it could be culminating in some of the best play we've seen from the squadron. Good idea, Perry. That is going to do it Select Quote in a 3-0 dominating victory is going to be moving on in the losers bracket, and they're going to be playing live on July 18th at UMKC with many other teams. Henderson, Whiffs. Unfortunately, this will be their last appearance in the 2026 season. Made it far, guys. Congratulations. Hopefully we see you next season. Perry, I agree with you. Let's see if we can catch some players real quick. Oh, the only team we have. Oh, is this the other team? I thought the only team we had was Henderson. I think it is. Henderson's the only one in the Discord chat. So we'll go see if I can talk to them. I feel bad about talking to them after a loss, but let's go see how they're feeling. Jewel Chase. Oh, Jewel, if you want to hop in, please hop in one of the channels. And there you go. Yeah. We'll come join you. I'm going to talk to Henderson real quick. Thank you, guys. We got, is Smash waiting for me? We'll go fast. We'll go fast. Hello. What's going on, y'all? You guys all right? This is Henderson, everybody. This is Twess. You guys are on stream. What's up? Little post-match interview. How you guys feeling? I know, long season. Wait, guys, where's my Discord? No, guys. Oh, hang on, Dad. I'm so sorry, brother. Hang on, I got something not working, and they can't hear you, brother. Hang on. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to come say hi and see how you're doing, how the season went for y'all. Guys, I'm trying. Where'd it go? Guys, he's saying they played well. I can't get it. What happened? Yeah, you guys look good, man. The last match was super, super close. The first one they had pretty handedly, but that one for sure. The last match, man, was exciting, and I thought you guys were really bringing it back. Really felt like you guys were bringing some of the momentum your way.
You have everybody up, and then you've got one guy air dribble and double twist, octopus to the left,
Yeah.
and then he's in the goal. So
He was a little nuts. Yeah, I made a comment a couple of times that it was like he was playing in a 3D model program, and he was just clicking and dragging. He was attaching the ball to his car and then clicking and dragging it around the field.
yeah,
so
it's tough.
That's what
when
it
you're
felt
playing
like.
against a 7,000-hour plus player.
That'll
But,
do it. That'll do it.
All you can hope is that you lose by one goal. So
And you guys did. You guys did good. Well, I want to say thanks for coming back again this year, guys. Thanks for Henderson Engineers sponsoring the Corporate Cup again. Are you guys coming back for the 2027 season? You guys want to come back? You guys excited to come back, give it another shot?
I think I'll definitely come back.
Yeah.
I would question
Most certainly.
if we're ever opening this up to twos. I would also question if we're ever opening this up to rank disparity.
Sure. It is crazy. There was like one or two teams that were incredibly good above everybody else in the first year, and I feel like especially this year, but everybody has stepped up. I think Select Quote, Perry
That is
said it
true.
in chat,
That is
Paranoia said
true.
it in chat, that Select Quote might be the top improved team since last year. But everybody has gotten better. And if you guys look at it, if you saw the Dick Ray or the Burns and McDonald teams, they just got handled this season. And I just don't think they were ready for what the Corporate Cup's bringing on the Rocket League teams now.
Definitely not.
You guys are all gotten way better.
When I came in, I was like Diamond 3, and I thought I was hot shit. And then I played one match, and I was like, oh, this is different. And
It
now
is.
I'm like Champ 3, working on GC. So there's definitely levels to it and getting better every year.
Yeah, everybody is. You guys have. Yeah, everybody has. And I know you guys were one of the top teams, and it's a struggle now to make it. So
Yeah.
that just proves how much everybody else has stepped up, I think. And the whole roster of everybody has gotten better. It's super been cool to see over the years. And everybody coming back year after year. Super great.
Yeah, I think we need to start putting this on resumes and asking for it and recruiting.
I think so.
Mhm.
I think you guys could do it in some interviews. Yeah, be like, hey, we need to know your Rocket League rank and send us your Steam ID, or your
Exactly.
Epic Games ID. We got to check your stats.
Yeah, you're like super overqualified, but you're only like a bronze in Rocket League. We can't have that.
Can't have you. or you're super underqualified, but you're SSL. We need you on the team for 2027.
Dang right.
We need you, so.
This is true.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for talking to me for a minute. Appreciate you guys playing. Appreciate Henderson being a sponsor. And you guys come hang out. I know you guys didn't make it into it, but don't forget, next Saturday, July 18th, live finals. Come hang out. Any shout-outs for anybody, guys? Any wives or family members that are letting you play Rocket League for your company every Wednesday night?
Yeah. That's all well and good, but I got to shout out Mama Jamma.
Big Mama Jamma.
Big Mama Jamma. We need to get him back in the tournament. That's for sure.
Yep.
All right.
And my twos duo getting me prepped for every match. So
Clip it, send it to him. Mamba Jamma, you're needed for 2027.
he's at a different company though, so we'll just pretend like he works at him.
You got time. You just poach
It'll
him
be
back.
fine.
Don't do that. All right, guys. Thank you for talking to me. GG's. Hope you guys had a great season. Loved seeing you. See you back next year, hopefully.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
You know it. Later.
All right, guys. That was Henderson. Let's go talk to Select Quote real quick. See what they're checking in. All right, I made it. Hello. I made it.
What's up?
Hello.
Good,
Congratulations,
good.
guys.
Hey.
Moving on in the losers bracket to the live finals.
Thank
In
you,
a
thank you.
dominating performance. I don't know how much you guys watch the stream or you guys go back and check chat. A lot of good shout-outs and a lot of good call-outs for Select Quote. Paranoia even saying, and I think I might agree with Paranoia on this, you guys might be the most improved team over time that we've seen. Tonight was something to behold. You guys looked like you were firing on all cylinders. How'd you guys feel about tonight?
Felt good, man. Felt
Yeah,
good. Just felt
I
like the
definitely-
communication was on point.
Yeah, it felt like we were much more in sync.
It
Yeah,
looked
you
like
could
you guys
definitely
were in
feel it.
sync. I talked about it a lot. Even without jumping in here in Discord and listening to you guys, I could see the physicality in your movements of how well you guys were communicating. Lots of good back passes, lots of good either fake outs or somebody would throw on the brakes because you knew the teammate was right behind you with a better shot.
Lost him.
And it showed hardcore,
Yeah.
I think, tonight.
There he is.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. This week it felt a lot more comfortable, a lot more fluid than last week.
Yeah, I was really impressed. You guys seemed really smooth all night. And after watching tonight, I think I also said this early during the game, but it didn't seem like you guys were playing as a 5-3 team for the season. It seemed you get that 5-3, that kind of middle of the pack score for the season, I would say. But Perry even said it. He's expecting you guys to make it to the finals. You guys looked great tonight, so hopefully that continues as you guys move on.
That's the
Planning on
plan,
being
man.
there.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal.
Big shout out to you guys for coming back again. I know familiar faces. And big shout out for Select Quote sponsoring the Corporate Cup once again. So thank you guys to that, and anybody that is involved in your company that helps put that together. Thank you guys very much. You guys got any idea on who you would want to play or not play next week, or just whoever shows, or on the 18th, or just whoever loses next week is who you got to deal with? Have you guys been doing any scouting, or
Hey,
are you guys just
get-
here to
hey.
show up and play?
Give us whoever.
He might want
Give
them all.
us
Yeah,
whoever. I want them all.
I think, yeah. I
That's
mean,
Jax.
I can probably say this for everybody, but I think we feel pretty confident. You know, doesn't really matter who we play.
Yeah, as long as we're on our
Yeah,
game, then we can beat anybody.
There you go. You got to beat everybody to win sometime or another, right? So
Might as well start now.
there you go. All right, guys. Any
out
any
my
shout
mom.
outs for anybody? Any wives, family members that are letting you guys play every Wednesday night for your company or anything like that? Anybody from work you need to shout out?
Shout out my mom. Shout out Brian Carrasco as well.
There you go. Okay.
Shout out to my wife, Sammy, who's watching and supporting the whole season.
Hang on, is wife Sammy Sim Kitty?
Yes.
You were getting big shout outs, dude. Loved it. Yeah. A big shout out of immediately coming into chat from Sim Kitty. Shout out Sim saying that's my husband. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you guys very much for
Appreciate you
dealing with
doing
me,
this,
hanging out in
Buzz.
Discord and talking. What's up?
No, just appreciate you doing this, hopping on and commentating.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
love
Thanks,
it.
man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
man.
Yeah, it's a good
Appreciate it a
time.
lot.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Hope you guys get some fun clips and you can share them around the office and stuff. So,
We will. We
Sure.
will.
100%.
all right, guys. Thank you guys very much for talking and hanging out. Shout outs once again to Select Quote, guys, taking down Henderson Whiffs. And we'll see you guys in the losers bracket next Saturday on July 18th.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
you, guys.
Thank you.
GG's.
Take it easy, man.
GG's. Thank you.
All right, guys, that is going to do it. Let me see how quickly. Oh, yeah, Nick the Nerd's on it. I knew it. Nick the Nerd is on it. Hang on. We got the updates. Let me bring this up real quick. There we are. Yep, I knew it. All I had to do was delay. updated bracket now, guys. We've got Honeywell Tridents in the 9-game and the 5 position here, going up against the loser of Game 8, which will either be Honeywell, I sold the Porsche, or Well Sky, Reach for the Sky. And then Select Quote, we just saw them take out Henderson. They're going to be going up against either Mellow Fellows or Honeywell Redacted. We'll see these 2 games next Wednesday, July 15th, guys, right here on twitch.tv/KCGameOn. Thank you guys very much for watching tonight. That was a fun one. Doubleheader, playoffs, teams getting eliminated. Excitement all abound. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. Thank you guys all very, very much. Big shout out once again, guys, to our sponsors, Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Well Sky, and KC Game On. Thank you guys all very much for helping support and grow esports in Kansas City. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. That was week 2 of playoffs. My name is Twess. Thank you guys all very much for watching. We'll see you next Wednesday, July 15th, right here, 7 o'clock for the last 2 games of playoffs before the grand finale live July 18th at UMKC. You guys have a great night. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.